What is up, guys and girls? Welcome to Rails, Tales, and Trails. So today I'm going to talk about my top 5 things I think every new conductor needs to know, whether you're about to come into the industry or you're about to get out of class, or you're already in class, or maybe you're within your first week of out there being marked up. These are my top 5 personal things. I'm sure this one's probably going to piss off some young guys coming in, some brand new guys. But these are things that I think are important to know that I didn't know when I started out and I came to the railroad. So I learned, I kind of picked up these opinions and thoughts along the way, and I'm going to share them with you guys. So if this does make some of you guys mad, sorry, not sorry, just being real. I'm always going to do that out here. So here we go. All right. So if you haven't done so already, and you like the stuff we put out over here and like our podcast, do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe down below. Thumbs up, share, comment. Go check out our other channel, Between the Rails. Love to have you over there. Going to dive deep into a bunch of railroad issues and things going on, and kind of keep that separate from this channel, so we can keep information flowing and not overload this one channel. So my top 5 things that I think every new conductor needs to know, I'm going to start off with number 5, and that is you're going to work nights, holidays, weekends, birthdays, Super Bowl, NASCAR, Indy 500, essentially anything that has a holiday, has a name, or is fun where a lot of America likes to participate in it, you're going to work. And I'm not going to dig into the whole policy of crap because that's not the point. But you are a railroader, and just about every railroad job that you're going to be able to hold with your seniority is going to suck. You're not going to have the nights and weekends off. You're not going to have the Monday through Friday. You're not going to have the first shift 6 to 6, yard job or local or switcher. You're going to be doing the job that the other guys that have more seniority than you have don't want to do. And it takes years to get those cushy jobs in just about most cases. So get used to it. That's your plot in life. I'm still dealing with it going into year 5. Now, there are other terminals I can go to where I'm going to sit a bit better than where I'm at now at my home terminal. But it is what it is. That's the name of the game. That's the way this has been, God, since the invention of the freaking railroad. So things aren't going to change just because you're new and feel entitled to it. Which leads into number 4 of what I want to talk about, and that is everything is seniority based. You have to do your time just like me, the guy above me, the guy that's been here 20 years. You got to do your time. You're not going to come out of class. You need to get rid of this mindset of I'm out of class now. I'm a conductor. I should get whatever I want. No. There are guys out here with 20, 25, 30 plus years of seniority, and they have earned every single minute of being on that pull turn or that yard job or that cushy schedule that they put their time in for to hold. So, I've ran in and been talking to a lot of people here on YouTube and our Discord, and it seems like this new flock of conductors coming in there being hired in seem to think that they should have the entitlement or the right to the best of the best jobs right out of back coming out of class. No. Seniority, do your time, pay your dues, stop complaining about it. Just suck it up. We've all been there. So you're not that special so that you should not feel entitled and then turn around and cry that you have to work that BS local or switcher instead of being on the extra board making the big money. You're the new guy. Finally, after going into our 5th year, myself and the guys from my class are finally getting a little bit of freedom to not be on those shit jobs all the time. Okay. But we're not quite there yet. Close, not quite there yet. So guys, if I got to do the time and the guy that's got 30 years has done his time, you got to do your time too. So stop crying about it. So number 3, and here's what I'm going to say right here. It goes back into the whole entitlement thing and also not shooting yourself in the foot. Claims are a big part of you making money. One of our instructors, when we were in class back in 2018, was also a union guy. And one of the best pieces of advice he told me is get to the union meeting, learn your claims, file your claims, because your first several years, you're going to lose out on a lot of money if you don't know how to do the claims. And you're going to learn what you can and can't do and what claims are and how to do them if you go to the union meetings. Nobody's going to hold your hand on this and put them in for you. You have to do your part. And so that means you need to show up, learn your agreements, learn the RLA, and learn what claims are, when they apply, and how to do them. You're going to have to ask questions. You're going to have to put in the footwork, guys. So that's number 3. Number 2, don't bitch about having to do your job. Okay. The conductor is essentially a part of manual labor. We are the guys that get out there and, hook up air hoses. We have to fix knuckles when we're out on the road. We got to go switch cars. Okay. You need to know that you're going to have to get out of the seat and work. Seems like a lot of people these days think that the conductor just gets in the cab and sits there and rides. Sure, a lot of guys get to do that and look out a windshield because they got the seniority. You're the new guy. So one thing to know is prepare to get out and work and walk and do these other functions as the job description of a conductor describes. It's your job. So don't cry about having to do your job, because now you know this is part of your job. Do your job. And the last thing I want to touch on is that I wish some people would have told me just right out of the gate. And that was suck it up. Okay. People are going to give you crap, some more than others, for being a new hire. And why? Because new hires are dangerous and they're sensitive. New hires, just really, really want to. Well, here's the thing. It's like a brand new EMT or paramedic. You're fresh out of class. You're ready to go railroading. You're full of all this knowledge. But what you don't see, and I didn't see it in myself, is I may be full of knowledge, but I have just enough knowledge now to think I'm not going to get myself hurt or killed or fired. But I really don't. You still have a lot to learn. It takes several years to get cut in to where you can work comfortably. But now you have just enough knowledge and confidence to go out there and get yourself hurt, killed, or fired, and do the same for whoever you're working with. So get rid of the arrogance. Keep the mentality that you're a sponge, and get out there and absorb everything you can, so that everybody goes home alive, you included, and your crew that you're working with. Stop bitching about, how horrible this is or how so-and-so's being mean to you. Look, railroaders aren't going to pull a whole lot of punches, guys. They're going to tell you straight. They're going to tell you straight up. And they're not going to put a whole lot of filter on it because it's life and death shit out there. Okay. So if an engineer or a conductor tells you to go do something a very specific way, don't think you know better than those guys. Just go and do it. Do it correctly. Now, if you know for a fact that what you're being told is wrong, then speak up and have a job briefing. If you want to know why, as a brakeman, this guy's going to tell you to throw this switch and derail, then ask them that question and ask why and learn from them. But remember, your knowledge base is very limited just coming out of class. So lose the attitude and let's get in there and let's get that green knocked off you and get you guys cut in. So guys, I hope that helps. Those are my 5 things that I think every new conductor needs to know. There are 5 things I didn't know when I got out of class. And so it was a little bit of an adjustment period for me. Well, guys, I hope you guys have a good one. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Here we go.